Okay, this is the old Providence Cemetery. As you can see, there ain't many graves here not showing, but there's a bunch where the grave plots have been gone, right down through the center. Some of these, the dates on these, it's 1821 and died in 1865. Some old graves. Some of them you can't read because they're so old. And there's one born in 1788, died 1860. It looks like. Some real old graves. I just thought I'd give you a quick peek here at some of these. This one born in 1787, died 1857. And some old graves. Thought I'd just give you a quick view of them. Put a little short video on here. I hadn't downloaded any in a while. That one's 1819 to 1836. This is the old part. I'm not going to film the new part up there. This is just the old parts. And it's some real old graves. And there's one here somewhere right down there, I think, on the bottom of the hill that fought in the War of 1812. This is 1851, died 1871. There's some real old graves here. This is one about the oldest ones around, I think. It's 1832 to 1887. There's 1808 to 1838, 1811 to 1837. Some old ones. But a lot of them's been removed, and I don't know why. And 1810 and died in 1867 and died in 1865. As you can see, a bunch of these, there's a big space in here between these where a lot of them's been took out, and I don't know why. They got the old rock wall around it. You can see the indentions in here where the graves are if you look real close. I hope I'm not walking on any of them because I don't like to disrespect anybody like it. Let's see what some of these are down here. And I've experienced some strange things go on in here of a night sometimes. And over there in that corner, I'll show you right here in a few minutes, there's a 2-month-old baby buried. And sometimes you can come up here and you can hear a baby cry. And I think it's one that might be. I'm not real sure, but that's what I'm thinking. See, some of these are real old, in the 1700s and 1800s. Some of them, I think one of these right over here, fought in the War of 1812 right over here somewhere. And you know that's an old one. You can't read the names or nothing on a lot of them right there. You can tell how old they are. Faded out real bad. And that one was killed in the Battle of Bull's Gap, Tennessee. Yeah. It was the 8th Tennessee Cavalry. It's Martin. Some of these was, I mean, they're really, really old. I was trying to get a quick view of these. And then stuff right down here in the bottom row. I know I'm moving pretty fast, but I'm trying to make this just a short video. But all these in here is 17s and 1800s. 1700s, 1800s. And that's how old this cemetery is. And that's 1804 to 1873. You can see the old rock wall. It goes all the way around. And there's from 1800 and died in 1874. Getting into some better ones here. See what this one is. 1833 to 1853. You can tell how old they are. Get an idea, and some of the others up there and all that clearing is graves. But I don't know why the markers was moved. And that's disrespecting the dead real bad. See, there's 1794 to 1886. And right here, John Blair, born 1792, died 1876. He fought in the War of 1812. And that from Green Cove Springs, Florida. That's the one I was telling you about from the 1812 war. And you can see how old a lot of these are. I'm just doing a quick run by them. And let me step right back down here again. Back along this wall again. Check out and see if I can see these dates. Not very good. Looks like 1790 to 1854. That's 1809 to 1866. Can't really tell what that one is. There's 1813 to 1886. That's mighty old graves. Excuse me. And here, one of these right here is a baby's grave. Might be right up there at that one. See, that one's 1793 to 1871. Says death is another life, which that's true. That's mighty true. Right here's some of the main ones that I was telling you about. And 1816 to 1906, 1811 to 1882. See, this one was 10-year-old. There's one 2-year-old. And this is the 2 months old. You can see them right there. I don't know if it's going to show up or not, but I think this is the baby you can hear cry of a night. Not every night, but I've heard it myself a few times. And this in 1794 to looks like 1825. Somewhere around there. 1787 to 1807. Looks like. This in 1781, died in 1819. Huh. That's some, I don't know. Down here in this lower corner down here is where you hear the baby cry. And that's kind of spooky. I freaked out the first time I heard it. Of course, I ain't been back but one other time since then of a night. And don't hear it every time. But, and all these graves in 1700s and 1800s. But all them up around in there, all over here, is, I don't know. I don't know why they pulled them up and done away with them, but I know this is full of graves. because this is a really old cemetery. And I don't know why they want to pull up the tombstones and do away with them. This don't make no sense to me. That's disrespectful as it can be. And just pan around here a little bit. But you can see some of the indentions like right here. And there's another one right in here. You can see them are all through here. And I don't know why they pulled the tombstones up. That's just not right. Now you have no idea who was buried here. And right there's another big indention. So that tells me this is all graves through here. I remember seeing a bunch of tombstones back in the day. And I don't know why they done away with them. See right there's another indention. They're all through there. And that just I don't know why anybody'd want to do that. But the newest grave I've seen here has been 1902. Most of them is over there on the other side of the church. See, that's 1750 to 1818. And soldiers, 1744 to 1818. Man, that tells you that REV soldiers, I don't know if it's Revolutionary Soldiers or I'm not sure. Not exactly sure. If anybody knows what that is, what that stands for, let me know in the comments. I'd really like to find out. But that's some really old graves. And like I said, the latest one I've seen has been 1902. You can see all this rock wall all the way around. Right there's the church. It's been redone a couple of times, I think, over the years. And let me head back out of here. I had a dog barking. I'm not sure if it's friendly or not. And I don't want to take too many chances. Some of them you can pet and then turn your back and they bite you. You can see the outside of the wall again. Give you another quick pan. But right over there on the other side of the road, there used to be a little white 2-story house. And you could hear the baby cry if you look over there at that old house upstairs. The light would come on. Wasn't no power in the house for 40 or 50 years. Right there's the new part of the cemetery. I'm not going to go up through it, but I'm going to let this Country Boy Explorer, which I guess you probably figured that out by now. But I just want to do a quick video. I hadn't put none on here in a few months. Thought I'd get a chance here and put a little short one on. So hope you enjoyed it. If you do, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. I sure would appreciate all the subscriptions I can get. I'm going to sign off now, Country Boy Explorer. So long.